to one and all. Thank you for joining us. It's a beautiful morning, and we are sure it's going to be a very high-intensity game.
It looks like a hard surface. There is something for the fast bowling initially, but once the batters settle in, the ball will come on nicely onto the bat. The match referee and both the captains are in the middle.
These players will be taking the field today. Both teams look balanced and eager to perform.
Ladies and gents, please stand up for the national anthems.
Welcome everyone to this wonderful venue. We have the umpires walking out with the new ball in their hand. Out come the openers, cheered by a good crowd in. Pace bowler into the attack. The fielding side looks warmed up and ready to go. Openers walking in and the crowd cheering in anticipation. Pace bowler into the attack. There must be some nerves as the batsman is set to face his first ball. Good shot for a single. That's the beauty of a delivery. The bowler really unlucky to not get an edge on that one. Batsman losing his concentration there. That's the beauty. The batsman had to play at that one. That was a moral victory for the bowler. that's a good delivery, right on the money. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Beauty from the bowler, zips past the edge. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Turned away for a single. He really had to reach for the ball to collect it. Very lucky to get away with that one. That's skillful bowling. Batsman losing his concentration there. Beautiful shot by the batsman. That's 4 more. That was a good ball and equally well played by the batsman. Good aggressive intent shown by the batsman. Well bowled, past the edge of the bat. Batsman losing his concentration there. That's a good shot from the batsman. Wasn't the best ball though. That ball deserved a boundary. Looks in good batting form. Good shot for a single. Good stop. Saved a certain boundary. That was outstanding fielding. Very well struck. Nobody's going to catch that unless in the crowd. I tell you what, that shot looks even better in the replay. Lovely timing. Has decided taking the pace of the ball is a good way to go. Oh, that's very close. But the umpire says not out. And he decides not to take the review.
Creeping up on him, Ash, creeping up on him.
Beautiful bowling, hitting the right legs. Batsman losing his concentration there. I tell you what, he uses the crease well to play the spinners. Well, that is glorious, absolutely glorious, perfect timing. That's an amazing shot, beautiful timing. Will he take him on again? Let's see. Oh, that's worth a shot. The umpire thinks otherwise. And he decides not to take the review. Good shot for a single. Well, that brings us to the end of the power play. Fielding captain can now have more fielders outside the inner circle. Oh, that's a good delivery, right on the money. The batsman should watch the ball closely and get in line at the ball. He didn't get any timing on that one. Oh, he's thrown it wide. Oh, that's good. Not good if you're a batsman. I tell you what, the slow ball won't be a bad option on this pitch. Good shot for a single. Turned away for a single. Overthrows. They really need to stop leaking those extra runs. Well, the captain has been very smart with his bowling changes. Well placed into the gap, possible too. That was a poor throw. Needs to be a lot more accurate. Great shot, middles it and penetrates the gap for four. Lovely timing, ball hitting the sweet spot. Crowd is enjoying every bit of this action. Well bowled, past the edge of the bat. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Not a great ball, and that has been hammered. Terrific shot. That was a good ball and equally well played by the batsman. Magnificent striking from the batsman.
Sweep it up on him.
Picked and deposited out of the park for a six. That's a clean strike. That was a brilliant shot. Perfectly executed. Six at the shortest side of the ground. Surely would have fallen short anywhere else on the ground. Good shot for a single. That's an excellent throw. The umpire thinks otherwise. And he decides not to take the review. Wonderful sound of the bat, and that's a six. These two gentlemen have played really well and have been finding the gaps at will. Important partnership this. I tell you what, that shot looks even better in the replay. Lovely timing. That is glorious. Perfect timing and placement. That ball deserved a boundary. He's too good a player not to take advantage of anything loose. Good bowling, it beats him all, ends up. Batsman losing his concentration there. Good shot for a single. Wow, that was a really wide throw. Good shot by the batsman. Can they steal a second here? Nice throw straight to the top of the stumps. Delivery right on the money. That was a moral victory for the bowler. Good shot for a single. Wow, that was a really wide throw. Bowlers can actually get extra bounce by bowling cutters on this pitch. That's high in the air. Wow, that was a really wide throw. Good shot. Nicely placed in the gap. The batsman should be looking for two here. Good effort by the fielder. That was outstanding fielding. Oh, that's the beauty of a delivery. The bowler really unlucky to not get an edge on that one. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Ah, that's a beautiful shot. And in the gap too. That's an amazing shot. Beautiful timing. He's not going to miss out on those. Oh, has he got him? but the umpire says not out. And he decides not to take the review. Long leg in place. Expect some chin music from the bowler. Couldn't time that well as you'd have liked. Poor ball, but that's a sensational shot. That's going to be four. That was a good ball and equally well played by the batsman. The crowd is enjoying every bit of this action. Oh, that's nasty. Right into the body. Shot. That's an excellent cricket shot. He gets four for it. Gorgeous shot. Found the middle of the bat there. Will he take him on again? Let's see. No ball called. Get ready for the free hit now. Good shot for a single. No ball called. Batsman all set to cash in on this free hit. Turned away for a single. Great shot, middles it and penetrates the gap for four. That ball deserved a boundary. Very important to keep wickets in hand because in the death overs, they'll have that security. Good shot for a single. Oh, that's good. Not good if you're a batsman. There is a little bit on the surface for the bowlers. It's also good for batting. Poor running between the wickets, really poor. Wow, that is extraordinary. That's a magnificent hit for a six. This has been an impressive performance. They got just about everything right today. A well-deserved win.
Very well played today. What was the strategy you had in mind before going into this match?
I felt I was in top form today and I'm really happy to get the work done for my team.